Back again. Couldn't stay away too long. I gotta eat though once in a while, right? So that's why I was live earlier today. Hello everybody and welcome to Deals with David. I'm David. I can never get these in right. I'm still working on. I can't wait to get my wireless. There we go. Oh, my phone's going off. Let's fix that real quick. Do not disturb. They're going to plug me in here too. Ta-da! I got lots of gadgets. I got to check on the other chat. There's always something I forget to do before I go live, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't do that. It's a good thing you guys are really forgiving. It's a good thing you're forgiving. Gotta get into the well, that's interesting. Restream. Who's showing up? Who's out there? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? There you go, we're connected. This isn't connecting to my chat for some reason. Do 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 do. Some music going. Well, that doesn't want to cooperate. Let's do that. Then that. Facebook Connect. Well, good evening. It's like 9:25 in my neck of the woods, my neighborhood. What time is it where you are? Say hello in the chat, will you please? Say hello in the chat. I'm showing the, pardon my candy in my mouth. When you talk for a living, you really have to take care of your throat. A lot of people had asked me earlier, they were like, what's holding your iPad, which is right here, which you can't quite see, I don't think. But that's it right there, the Amazon Basics adjustable. That's what's doing it for me. Does that do it for you? It does it for me. But I want to go back. 4-pack of batteries. Should be live there. Hello, Mr. Brown. You just can't get enough of this, can you? You're like my number one fan. What's it on? Oh, there it is. What's going on? Did you get some sleep? You were looking a little tired earlier today. So this is the Amazon Basics adjustable tablet iPad mount. This thing is solid, man. It's got a clamp. It's clamped onto my table here. And I love it. It'll do large iPads. If it's an iPad with a 7 to 11 inch screen, except for the iPad Pro version. Okay, that's interesting. Attaches quickly and securely to any pole, sheet music stand. Yeah, so I've got this clamped onto my table, but you can attach this to like a microphone stand. Haha, right on, Brad. You know what, Brad? I was honestly thinking maybe you could give me an honest opinion. One of the things about live streaming is always staying relevant, right? And now with Amazon Live, once you build yourself like a following on, say, Twitter or what was going on there? Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, wherever, you can apply to Amazon and be an Amazon influencer. You did have a nap, good. I thought it was just my boring lesson. I was thinking that I would add, I'm going to update the course into like being an Amazon Live influencer, doing live on Instagram, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, all these different platforms, and doing it that way. Because I'm not sure that Twitch is as relevant as it was even like 2-3 years ago, right? Things have changed a lot. New platforms coming out, new ways to make money, right? Like, I'm on Twitch. It's worked for me for a little bit. But I enjoy the Amazon Live more. Because I got all these products, all these things that I love and I use. I teach it and I'm talking about what I love. And I earn from it. Right? Why wouldn't you? So I was thinking of upgrading the course. Because every year we look back at it and we go, okay, is there something we could add into this and make it more relevant? Something we need to take out? So on and so forth. There, I just cleaned my screen cleaning kit. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking lately. But there's the Amazon Basics right there. Come on, not showing on there. Yeah, that's an amazing idea. I know myself, I struggle with a lot of it being on Twitch because I really don't like it. I touched on it in the assignment we got today. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I appreciate that honesty, right? Like, I think, like when we first started the program with the college, it was all about Twitch and YouTube and esports, right? And then live streaming marketing, and then it's evolved a few times since then. But I think at the end of the day, you just want to know, where can I go live and get paid? Like, I should double check, but I'm pretty sure that I could come on here and play a game. I could play Among Us on here. I was thinking of doing that tonight, but I want to check with the terms of service first, just to make sure. But the other thing I was going to do, hey Carl, how you doing? Carl's watching on Facebook. How you doing, Carl? 7-3s. Oh, actually, you know what? Our local net is on right now, I think.
Channel mode.
I think it's over. Darn it, I missed it. Oh well. Another time. See, I was gonna get, maybe I should do that. I should like plug in the transmitter. I have a Bluetooth transmitter. I could plug that into there. Then I could use my AirPods and then I'd have less wires. Then I might get my wireless mic. Yeah. Because I always feel like I'm constantly pulling up on these. And that's because I don't have a clip. I'm just paranoid. Are you paranoid? I got a really long cord going on here too. I should shorten that up by doing this. Still working on the setup here. Oh, okay. There we go. Hey, I'm so smart. I'm smart, just ask me. I got rid of a couple iPhone S's earlier today. Finally. All right, so the body cam, the body worn camera, body cam. Somebody, I talked about this the other day, and somebody asked me again. I said, hey, Alan, all the way from Winnipeg. How are you? Why don't you guys come on over here to the Amazon Live. Go to Deal with David. Here, I'll even put it in www.dealswithdavid. I can't spell. If you click on that link right there, dealswithdavid.live, it'll bring you over here to the Amazon page where you can just, it's just a better experience, right? All right. Brad, I don't know if you were here, Brad, when I talked about this body camera the other day. This is a cool product. I got it to use it on my motorcycle, but I haven't used it on that yet. I can't find. Gotta be on this page. There we go. It's just doing wacky things to me. All right. There we go. So the body worn camera made by CamPro. This is cool. I've played with it a little bit, but I'll be honest, I haven't really fully used it yet. If you haven't heard me say before, when the box is solid and well built, that's a clue you're probably getting a good product. And if the manual is also easy to read, there's a disc for some drivers if you need it, right? Look at that. And this is a... Please read this note before reading user manual. I wonder what would happen if I read the user manual first. Would this message self-destruct? Cater for variety account, how to manage data for password. Okay, yeah, I've read that before. And then when the manual is like nice and clear, when on, indicator LED will tell the status of the camera. When off, camera is entering covert mode. When set to, like, if you can read it, it makes sense. So this is the body camera, right? Right there. How you doing? That's the idea, right? It's actually made, its intention is for police officers, security officers, that type of thing, right? But I thought on my motorcycle, I have the helmet cam. Why not have another view right here? Hey Jesse, how you doing? I am David. It says Amazon deals. Yeah. Like, are you watching me on Amazon? Yeah, like what I'm saying is you click on dealswithdavid.live or go to that website. It brings you over to the Amazon page that I'm actually live on. I mean, you can watch from the YouTube, but you just kind of get a better experience. And I don't know why I can't get my chat to connect. There's always something. Fetch timeline. Try that. No, that's a waste of time, David. So I just thought like having this would be just a different angle, right? So on my coat, I've got to mount it. Yeah. And I'm going to try live streaming the motorcycle too, but that's down the road. So nice and durable. Like, it's tough, man. This thing is tough. What's it going for right now? 119 on the page, but we got it for 109. Oh, it's on sale. 7% off for this baby. That's a really good deal. Because I remember when I got it, it was like 149. So there you go. Clip comes right off if you need to. It's a really solid clip. It's not just a cheap clip, right? It's got the alligator claws. So it grips really well. It's got GPS built right into it. This is a 64 gigabyte version. You can get, I believe, up to a 256 gigabyte version. So you don't need an external memory card for these, which is great. They were thinking. LED screen on the back and your controls, which we'll get into. Here's your stand-in charger. Which way does it go? Yeah. Why don't you go in? Oh. It was backwards. Right? And there's the cable for plugging in and charging. And then that's also the same cable. This really made me happy because sometimes I find they're like, okay, so there's a cable for the charger. There's another cable for plugging it in. Nope. One cable for the charger. One cable for data transfer. Right? That just makes smart sense. I don't know why. Why would you make two cables? It's an extra cable. I don't know about you, but like I have boxes full of cables. Okay. So the LED on the back here will just controls at the top. This thing can actually, if you have another one, if you have two of them, you can use it as a walkie-talkie, which is pretty slick. Okay, press and hold to turn it on. It's like a doorbell. What the heck is that? What's going on? Look at that, 1920. I don't know how well you can see that in the product cam, but it's 1920 by 1080, 30 frames. It's really slick. And so to record, it's just a simple. Well, that turned off the. Oh, that's pretty slick. No, do I have it in? It's just taking a picture. I have to get it in. Okay. Yeah, it's in photo mode, audio mode. What's audio mode? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Just record WAV files.
He has a belt in his hands. No witnesses, he said. He has a belt in his hands. No witnesses, he said.
Okay. Now, if I want to delete that, how do I do that? I wonder. Go back, go back. Video. Okay. So now, oh, what videos have I got in here? I better be careful. Oh yeah, I'm using that in the garage testing. I was trying to, yeah. I was trying to see, well, can I just mount this on the motorcycle somehow? I don't know if I can, like, scroll faster. I'll pause. Oh, yeah. Scroll ahead like 2 times, 4 times, 8 times faster. Okay. Me playing around with it.
Maybe we're asking the wrong question. Look, I need another day. Don't have it. Take a Johnson to grand jury.
There you go. It's really clear audio. It's probably not justified here, but really clear audio, really clear LED screen, good size. This is, you know, in the palm of my hand. That's it right there. It's got night vision on it too, so it will actually record, it says up to like 50 feet away, I believe, nighttime. Advanced video coding, increased data compression ratio by up to 2 times as compared to H2. So, oh yeah. It weighs only 96 grams. It's easy to wear. 1440p HD recording. Body camera, 140 degree wide angle. Yes, it does have a wide angle lens on it. Night vision, equipped with high intensity LEDs, can capture clear footage up to 50 feet away in pitch black darkness. Do you want to try that? Long battery life. Yes, 2500 milliamp, 10 hours. There you go. All right, let's get the manual. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, more controls on the side. So video, photo, audio. What's that? Favorites? Short press that to turn on. Short press that to turn on infrared light and short press again to turn off. I thought that was like to go back. Go back, go back. That's go back. So now if I short press that. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. See the little red lights come on? So we're night vision. Okay. Oh no, so it's kind of like a black and white thing there. So it's recording now. Alexa, turn studio off. Alexa, turn box light off. Alexa, turn box light off. Oh, there we go. So there's the dark. I know you guys can't really see that yet. That's pretty slick. Alexa, turn studio on.
Okay.
Alexa, turn box light on.
Okay.
So press that again to stop it. Eh. Okay. So now if I play that, no.
It's recording now. Alexa, turn studio off. Alexa, turn box light off.
That's really good for darkness.
Alexa, turn box light off. Oh, there we go. So there's the dark. Now you guys can't really see that.
It's hard to tell.
That's pretty slick. Alexa, turn studio on.
That is really slick. Go back to the main menu. Voice recording, take a photo, video recording, infrared, playback, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. You can, visual port, add on, import and file key. Oh. So I wonder how you change the resolution. Okay, let's get into the menu. 1920 by 1080. So if I click on that, what are my options here? 1440 by 1080, 1280 by 720 at 60p though. 1280 by 720 at 30p. 848 by 480. Who'd want that? Around 480. Who'd want that? 720 by 480. Oh wow, 2304 by 1296. 1920 by 1080. Let's just stick with that. 5 megapixel. What is that? Oh, 8 megapixels. 10, 12 mega. Oh wow. Let's read that and make sure I'm getting that right, because boot audio recording, one click audio, zoom in, zoom out. Oh, you can zoom in and out. Long press the play button to what? Okay. Laser pointer. Long press OK for 4 seconds to open laser pointer light. Oh, that's cool. This thing's got a laser pointer built into it. What do I got to long press? I feel like press the OK button. Oh wow. Ha! Laser pointer. Okay, am I going to mess you guys up by doing this? I'm going to shoot you. I did not know. See what happens when you read the manual. That's pretty cool. Press and hold again, it shuts it off. Wow, that's awesome. What else does this thing do? Does it land airplanes? Snapshot under video recording. Switch between infrared light and LED. Wait, short press that. Okay. Fast forward and reverse. Short press M. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Continuous shooting, burst, megapixels. It is. Oh wow, this will do up to 32 megapixels for photos. Huh. Number of images captured when you take a photo. Off to 350. The amount of time the camera waits to take a photo after you press. Quality. The quality of the image for video and photo files. When on any video you record will include some of the time that elapsed before you press record button stored in the camera. When off, any video record will include another video. Blah blah blah. Delay record. It's pretty slick, man. Especially for that price. Loop recording, split the time, slideshow. When on viewing photo file, start slideshow. When, oh yeah, right. So you can like Yeah, that's what that's. So HDMI connection. Yeah, HDMI connection there. You plug that into your TV, do like a slideshow, watch the videos, and this is an AV. Well, I think it is. It's an AV out. GPS. When GPS is on, position of video will be recorded and can be reviewed by GPS player. Huh. Keytone, volume type, blah blah blah, default firmware version is. USB mode. CamPro body-worn camera can be set to password protection. Indicator, key function description, combination key, okay. This thing is like top-notch, man. It's doing more than what I realized. I just wanted to take simple videos in good quality. This is, oh, AVN, connect to external camera. Picture and voice from external camera will show. Oh, very interesting. External, yeah, but external camera. So, but what would be an external camera that would have that? It's also a headphone jack, I believe. When the battery is weak, battery flashes. Power saving. Charging. Battery will be full after 4 hours charging under the camera. During the charging, interval would turn red and turn green when it's full. While using multifunctional base, plug the camera into the base and connect the power. Red light comes on. You need to turn the camera off manually. Okay. Charger. USB charger. USB to connect with PC. Camera plug docking station. Okay. Important notice. Driver and management system are not needed for most users. Well, that's the extra CD that you get though. Time setting. Calibration. The network function and software is for other models. Wi-Fi 4G network setting. What the heck? Can I connect this to my Wi-Fi? The network function and software is for other models. Oh. Oh, body-worn camera management system. Oh, I should look into that. Camera ID, department ID, 4G setting, Wi-Fi. Oh, wow. Huh. It's our live streaming mode. 1 year warranty. That's pretty cool, man. See, that's why you should read the manual. So the body-worn camera by CamPro. This is slick. I already knew it was. Just turn it off. This sucker. Just right like that. Yeah, and you see what I mean about the claws? Ow. That's metal. It's not going anywhere. Nice in the charger there. This is a slick doodad. I'm gonna have to, next time I get out on the bike, it's crappy, but we can. Another charger here as well if you just want a wall charger, plug it in. Or any standard USB input, right? Always save the box. So there you go. Body worn security camera. On sale now for $109.99. Hello everybody, welcome. And if you're new here, if you're listening, do me a favor. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by September 1st. So if you hover over the top here, you'll see a follow button. Just click on that and then you'll be notified whenever I go live Live about 5 times a week here on Amazon Live. I don't know where I find the time, but I do. And I just love being here talking with all you guys. And would love to get to know you. Say hello in the chat. Maybe we'll open it up in a little bit too, and we'll see who wants to come on and live and talk to me. Anyone out there want to come on live and talk to me? Join me? Brad, by the way, when you were on yesterday, I didn't cure that echo problem, and I honestly think it's something at your end. Because I tested later and did it myself, and there was no echo. So I'm not sure what you were doing, but it might not be your fault, but I'm going to blame you. That's delicious. It's just water. Just water, folks. Yeah, wherever you're watching from, I'd appreciate you clicking the follow button. Is there something you want me to take a look at? A specific product on Amazon that I could pull up on the product page and take a real quick look for you and tell you what I think about the product? It never hurts to get a second or third or 20th opinion, right? Oh, that's what I was going to do. Brad, are you still there? I wonder if you could help me out with something here. I hear my Discord going off. That's something I could integrate too. I could integrate voice chat. Then I'd have to have more stuff here. Lots going on here, but that's the Cam Pro. This I wanted to bring this up. I've got two of these. The Acer ET 31.5 inch. This is my. These are my two monitors from my computer setup on the other side of the room there. Love, love, love this curved LED monitor. It does have speakers built into them. I don't use it, so I can't really comment. I don't use the speakers built in, so I can't really comment on their quality, but it is Acer. And the only reason is because I have external speakers hooked up, right? So 31.5 inches, has VGA, HDMI, and just easy to hook up, and never had any issues. And I've had them over a year now, and they're on a lot. Yeah. Oh, this is a refurbished version. All right. Mr. Happy started following. Hey, Mr. Happy, I'm glad you're here. I hope you bring some happiness. If you're Mr. Happy, I'm sure you do. Where are you watching from, Mr. Happy? Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the follow. Helping me get to 2,000 subscribers by September 1st. And I've got to come up with, I don't know, some kind of giveaway or reward or something for when we hit the 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's just a really slick. Acer's making really nice products. 20 years ago, I remember, or maybe it's probably even longer than that. Let's see what wow, almost 30 years ago when I worked at Staples Depot or Office Depot, whatever it was called. Acer first came out and people were like, yeah, they're kind of cheap and whatever, but they really, really picked things up. And now Acer very, very, very well respected in the computer world. Got some gift cards for PlayStation for that special someone that you love. I got that, I don't have it here obviously, but I do have this car mount holder. This is one of the slickest ones and really great price, very, very sturdy. So I actually have that, so in my van, my cup holders are about knee level. So that mounts in there and you twist the bottom piece there. See the bottom there? Oh, it would help if I put it on the screen. Oh. twist the bottom there once it's in the cup, and it spreads out, and that's how it tightens in, and it is solid in there. I use it for my iPhone, and I have one of these QIT radios. It actually just slides over the top and mounts right in there. It holds it, and then I can actually take this microphone, plug it in, and then I've got, yeah, it's great. It's really awesome. Rigo Torres, thank you so much. Rigo, am I saying that right? Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you guys jumping in and clicking the follow button. And don't be shy. Say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm broadcasting here from Canada, but all these are US prices. And hey guys, is there a product that you'd like to see shown here that's maybe not in the carousel? Is there something in the carousel you'd like me to bring up and talk about? I probably have the product here if it's in the carousel. Happy to do that for you. But yeah, this is a really good, there's so many phone holders and everybody's got one to sell and whatever, but this is, oh, we're even featured on there. That's good. I find so many of them just cheap, and then some really, really super good ones are like 50, 60 bucks, and but this one comes in at 20 bucks and very, very huge value. Really huge value. Now, do I have this ready to go here? Shoo-be-dee-doo. No, we don't, because it's over here, but I'll get it. I forgot I was gonna, okay. Can't wait to get my wireless hooked up. I was gonna hook up a different wireless today, but then I thought, now I'll wait until my other one comes along. I haven't talked about this product in a while, and I know there's a lot of people out there who want to do podcasts and that sort of thing, so I'm going to talk about some of that stuff tonight. I wonder if that radio net's still on. Oh, it's off. Okay, good. This Saramonic makes some really great products, audio products, and this is one of my favorites. This is great for mobile podcasting, mobile live streaming. If you don't need much. I'm actually thinking of like hooking this up in my van for a mini mixer, right? Except that once I do that, then I don't have it here to show you. But it's no value just sitting around doing nothing, so I probably will. Yeah, you know what? Geez, why didn't I think of that sooner? Plug that in. I could have a headset. Oh, wow. Boy, it's got me thinking now. Okay, let's get this up on the product on the screen for you, so you get a better look at it. Again, comes with a nice case, belt loop. So this is really good, again, for mobility. And if you're a musician and you were carrying this, you carry it on your belt. Well put together, solid, really strong, durable material. It's not going to rip. So I always look at these things and see how well they're sewn. And you can see it's sewn in well. It's overlaid with the sewing. Like, it's just a good product. Saramonic does well. So this is a 2-channel mixer. And the great thing about this one is, well, look at the size, first of all. Like, it fits in the palm of my hand. Right? Multiple inputs here. So 2 channels. But this will take an XLR microphone. If you don't know what an XLR microphone is, let me show you. That's XLR. That's called an XLR microphone. Fits right in there. Oh, twist it here. Right in there. And it just goes in solid. It's in deep is what I'm saying, and it's like, so it's not going anywhere, and I've got to actually kind of tug on that to get that out. All right, see. So that's an XLR microphone. So you would have that and an XLR microphone would be something like this, right? So you can use that type of microphone in this, which I just might be using that in my van. Behringer product. So you can have two in there. You can also plug in a 1/4 inch jack. So that could be a 1/4 inch microphone, but typically more designed for like 1/4 inch, like from a guitar. So here you go. Plug in your guitar, plug in your microphone, plug this into your amp. Where you go, or plug this into your smartphone. So if you were recording, right? This will work. This is a TRRS input, and that's designed for iPhones because they have a left and a right, and then a speaker and a left and a right microphone, right? So that's why that's got to be there. And you could also add an adapter to that. I have an adapter here. Whoops. I had an adapter. And I said, oh, David, you should put that away, because if you don't put it away, you're going to lose it. Oh, no, that won't happen. Now, where did I put it? Awesome. Not really. But you can get a TRRS to a lightning adapter for your iPhone. And it'll also work in like your Android or in a computer, right? And the nice thing here, before I fall off my chair, is here's the switch. So you got off, you got phantom power, just on, but then you can switch between whether it works in a smartphone or just a regular camera, like a DSLR camera or into your computer, right? And then your volume controls here as well. Now the other slick thing about this, see these inputs? 3.5 millimeters, just like one of these headsets. Come here, where'd you go? Right, something like that. So you can plug that in. So it's great, again, for mobile podcasting, mobile live streaming. I have a whole bunch of different mixers, and it depends on, I haven't used this one a lot, but when I have used it, it works great. Very reliable. 9-volt battery is all it takes, right? And very compact. There's a headphone jack for monitoring the audio as well. And it's a good, solid built product. Even got your adapter on the bottom for mounting, right? This is going in the van. I'm going to use this in the van. Because I was going to add a mixer into the van for my mobile broadcast, and I was like, well, I don't know, I'll just go. Anyway, I think that's where that's going to go. And it wraps up nice. All right, let's take your cables. Music courtesy of Harris Heller, copyright-free music. Stream Beats on Spotify. You see that there, right? Right there. Saramonic Smart Rig plus 2-channel XLR, 1/4 inch XLR and 1/4 inch microphone audio mixer with phantom power. It does have that in. And it also take in the 3.5 millimeter inputs for microphones as well. So like this lav mic, for example, I could plug it into this. Right. Oh, that was something somebody asked me the other day. So you could plug in a microphone here, and this is left volume, right volume. You can also have an XLR in here and a microphone in here, but the microphone is going to turn both. You won't have individual volume for each of these. So if you turn the volume up, both of these come up volume, if that makes sense, right? What do you guys use for, anyone out there use audio mixers? Talk to me in the chat. I'm feeling a little lonely here. But I do appreciate you being here on Deals with David. And I'm always curious to know, where are you watching from? What brought you here tonight? What exactly are you looking for? Take a look through the products in the carousel there. If there's one that catches your eye, let me know in the chat. Say, hey, David, can you pull that one up right now and show me that product and talk about that product? Happy to do that, right? Cheers. It's water only. But I get thirsty a lot. A lot. Okay, what's next? I don't have this down here. This is upstairs waiting for me when I finish broadcasting tonight. But this Max Care back massager, yeah, definitely looking forward to putting this on tonight. Yeah, cover over there and do me a favor. Click the follow button. Click, 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 click. Trying to get to 2,000 followers by September 1st. So by clicking that follow button, you'll really be helping me out. I appreciate that. Max Care back massager, neck massager, massage pillow with heat, shiatsu kneading massager for shoulder, waist. Use this at home or in your office. Take it to... If you work in an office and you sit all day like me, like I honestly should have it down here. And at the price, I'll tell you, I was like, well, I don't know. We'll see how it's going to be. This is a really solid product. And when I call it product, and I say that a lot, this is a solid product, well put together, good quality, great price. It has to have great value for the price that we're talking about, and it's got to have good, solid quality and good support, customer support. Just want to check the chat, make sure we're not missing anybody. Oh, what's this? Why do I... Okay. What if we get this other chat going here on Facebook? Doesn't seem to want to work tonight. All right. But when I first got this, I couldn't wait to try it out, and it's got the heat into the four rotating balls that are there. You can actually use this on your feet. I've used this where I just put it on the ground, turn it on, and put my feet on it, and oh yeah. And I always have trouble up here in this part of my shoulder. And I just kind of lean against the wall in my bed and lean out on that, and I just let it go to work. And it goes around and around for I think about 2 minutes. Then it stops for a second, then it goes the other way. So it's constantly, so it's not just twisting everything one way, it's twisting it for a while and it's twisting the other way. So it's going back and forth, which is the proper way to do a massage, right? This way and then this way. So, yeah. So good that I bought a second one. So I gave it to my kids when they're over at their mom's. They can, I hope they're not fighting over it. Yeah, 4 kneading massage nodes, reinforced heating function. It will shut off automatically after safety use the neck massager, overheating protect. 15 minutes auto shut off. So it'll just go and then it'll automatically stop after 15 minutes. It's great. 3D deep kneading nodes, counterclockwise and reverse rotations, optional heating function for low, medium, and high, depending on your preference. Multiple ways of using it. It's really well designed for the neck. Coming around right in there. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, that's the end of the stream. I'm going to give a massage. No, I'm just kidding. But it's definitely what I'm going to be doing when I get into the bedroom. Oh. What do we want to get into here? I want to talk about this Behringer for a minute because I have a feeling that they're maybe coming out with a new version. Wow, it's back up to $79. It was on for $49.99 not too long ago. I have it right here. What happened to you, Brad? Did you fall asleep? I thought you said you had a nap. This is, oh, I could do this. This will be, If I go, how do I do that? Discord. So if I go in here, okay, I gotta figure this out. Go back over here. Go there. And then if I go like this. Ah, there we go. A 4-hour nap. Holy cow. Oh, there you go. So, let's get into this then. I haven't talked about this in a while. This is another great, I use this at home. I have 3 setups here. I have this setup for my Amazon Lives. I have another setup over there for my show. And then off to the side here, I have a setup for it's a stand-up desk with 2 monitors and a microphone. And I do audio narration from there when I do it. I haven't done it in a while. I gotta get back to it. But I had this for my XLR mic, which is a Shure Beta 58. So it's nice and simple. One channel goes in there, or over here you can see the inputs for 3.5mm microphone and headphone. And what's notable about this though is it's one channel. So if you have an XLR plugged in here and you have your headsets in here, the headsets won't work. You can only use one at a time, not like the Saramonic where it combines them together. So it's really good. It's just, but it's durable, and for just single plug-in. On the back here, it's a USB, so that's for the power, and it's also for output to your computer. So when you plug that USB cable into your computer, it acts as an input, like if you were to plug in a 3.5mm jack, right? So your computer recognizes that and sends everything to the computer. So for recording, it's great. So I have my XLR microphone plugged into there. I have my USB coming out of there into my computer, and I just set that in my recording software, and away you go. It's got the outputs here. I've used this for live streaming, like with my iPad here. I would have my RCA output to like a mini jack going into my iPad, right? And record everything there, broadcast everything like what I'm doing here now. It's got 2 inputs, and then there's your output jacks, again, your 3.5mm, your volume for your headphones. It's very basic, but it really does a great job. You've got your high and your low here, or your tone and your bass, if you want to call it that. And then pan left and right, which is nice for podcasting. Sometimes you want you all on one side, like the right channel, and maybe the guest all the way left, so you can decide where that's going to go. Same here with the line input controls. And your volume. It only has, so on this line here, this is your gain, right? Not your volume, but your gain, so your pressure that you push it out. And if you're gonna, just some control, if this decides between whether you use a USB or the output here. So great little product. It does also have, oh, I like this. For the microphone, right there, you can see the little LED light. That's for clipping. That's always nice to have. If you're not able to listen, you can see if you're clipping or distorting your microphone, right? So it was on for $49.99 last week, but it's back up to the $79. But I have a feeling, I don't know, man. Like, sometimes I get the feeling they're going to be coming out with a new version. The reason I liked it, honestly, when I first bought it, was because it had the 3.5 millimeter input for headphones, and it was small for when I did my remote live broadcasts. Right? Fits really nice and comfy in there. So Xenix 302, I believe it is. Yeah, the 302 USB. Okay. Holy cow, the time is flying. Time is flying. Where's everybody watching from tonight? Are you at work? Are you just chilling at home? What's going on? Something you want to see? You want me to talk about a particular product? Just say hello in the chat. Let me know and I'll pull it up for you. I have so many things open. I should close some. Holy moly guacamole. Yeah, let's close some of this stuff. Can always pull this up again later. Too many open. This way. Oh wow, yeah, really need to close a lot of these. Wowzers! Some new products coming that I'm excited. Should be here by the end of next week is my hope. By the end of next week is my hope. Already talked about that. Already talked about that. Talked about that. And we talked about that. And that. And we just finished talking about that. Whew. That was a lot of stuff, man. Who else is live out there right now? When you do this every day, sometimes, like this is my second broadcast today. Sometimes I keep forgetting I should go back in, close all these windows. Because that's a lot of open windows. Losing connection here? No. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello again, Jesse. How are you? Are you at work tonight, Jess? Have you come over to the Amazon Live yet and watched me from there instead of on Facebook and clicked the follow button? I'm trying to reach to 2,000 subscribers by September 1st. So you'd really be doing me a solid. Way to go, David. Is any of those still open? No, that's it. Okay, I think I got it all cleaned up. But I got the wrong LED strips in there. Flymore combo, DJI Mini 2. All right, now we can go to that. Well, it's only showing 2 though. they all go. Yeah, these are really popular, hey, these LED strips. Where are they? Voila! One of these days, I have a couple more packs over there. One of these days I'll get them hooked up. Right? One of these days, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Good tunes, right? Smart LED strip lights. These ones, this is the 4-pack that I've got. It's showing the 2-pack there. I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening. That's the 32.8 foot. This is the 64, 65 and a half, 64 and a half. So this one comes with, I got 4, look at that, LED lights. All the power you need. But it runs off an app. But it's say you don't have the app or you lost your phone somewhere, you can still control it from this controller here. Change your color, change your speed, a couple demo modes. It just does random. It's got a little speaker there too, so you can actually set it so it goes to the noise in the room or the music in the room. So that's a really good feature. And if that's not enough, you also get this fancy remote control. Right? So you're covered no matter what. And the manual, I've gone through the manual, nice and easy to read, as you've heard me say before. Good boxing and a good manual means you're going to get a good solid product. I haven't decided where I'm going to use these yet, but I will come up with a solution. As soon as I put things back the way they should go. Here we go. Probably here in my studio somewhere. By reading the manual, and if you were with me earlier, you should read the manual. You learn things. I talked about the body cam earlier. LED lights, real popular on Amazon and everywhere else. People are using them for all kinds of things, and they're just a lot of fun, right? And the 32.8 footers, which is in there, I thought I had different ones. So I don't know how much these are, but those ones are $9.99. There you go. Alrighty. What haven't I talked about in a while? We talked about that. That's good. You can never go wrong having some batteries. I'll tell you that right now. Never go wrong having some batteries. This is the 16-pack AA, 2,000 milliamp. Recharge them like 250-ish times. So like, if you probably don't go through batteries in your remote like more than what, once a year, twice a year. So you get 250 years worth. It's just really good to have rechargeable batteries these days. I don't know about you, but several times it's been like the remote quits, so everybody starts pressing the remote button harder, or they stand closer to the TV anyway, and then it's finally completely dead, and you go, okay, where's the batteries? And you're like, don't have any. Where are they? Can you go to the store and buy some? No, we get rechargeable batteries. What I do, we have a drawer upstairs in the dining room, and like a hutch, and I have a box and for the fresh batteries and another box for the dead batteries. And every once in a while I go in and I take the dead batteries and I recharge them. So there you go. Works great. You always need some batteries. So if you don't have rechargeable batteries yet, right now they're 17% off for the 16-pack of AA, and then the 10-pack is only $10.99. So 27% off for the AAA, 17% off for AA. Why wouldn't you? And $10.99. Oh, the regular $14.99. It's $10.99. And then there's an option for 20% subscribe and save coupon. Coupon available for subscribe and save purchase options only. What is that? Save 20% on your first subscribe and save purchase. 20% extra savings on your first order applied. Oh, I see. So if you haven't bought anything, you don't have an account yet, you can make one and save 20% off your first purchase right there. Wow. We're practically giving this stuff away. Not. Who is that weirdo? And this is a charger for it. Well, this is an Energizer one, but it's almost the same. That's the Amazon Basics. I should have that in there. Right? But I don't. I do not. Oh, pardon the yawn. Is that a clue? Is that a clue? I'm going to talk about this because I'm really impressed by it. Woo! Look at this baby. Right? The W King Bluetooth speaker. Let's get into that. Another product that I've fallen in love with. Let's get it under the product can. Get it all ready for ya. Jesse, I will when I catch you online when I'm home. Are you on Twitch? I'm not on Twitch right now, like with this, but I do go on Twitch from time to time. Sean, I'm holding out for a deal. Hey, Sean. Holding out for a deal on a Pentax Optio Mini. I probably have two lying around somewhere, if I recall. How you doing, Sean? Nice to hear from you. For those of you just joining me and you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, go to dealswithdavid.live and it'll bring you over here to Amazon. And when you get over here, hover over the screen and there's a follow button up top here. Click on that so you get notified when I go live on Amazon, which is about 5 days a week. And you'll help me get closer to my goal of reaching 2,000 followers on Amazon by September 1st. And we're at 70, like we're almost up to 100. Like I'm not far from it. So I appreciate that. I'm so glad you said hi, Sean. 22:31, just a minute ago. That's cool. Jesse, why do you ask if I'm on Twitch? I mean, am I live on Twitch right now, or am I just on Twitch? I watch Twitch. I used to broadcast a lot on Twitch. Not so much anymore. Just for a couple different reasons. It's not so much my platform. And now that I do these Amazon Lives like 4 to 5 days a week, with some of those like twice in one day, like I was live earlier. What time did I go live earlier? It was like 2:30 to 4. I go live an hour and a half to 2 hours, right? And that's enough. Then my voice is tired. And then somebody like Sean would probably say, yeah, and we've had enough of your voice too. Doing great, Dave. I like checking out your videos when I see them pop up. Well, I really appreciate your support, man. And it's been too long since we've been able to see each other. Are you still at school? Are you done? Or is everything good, man? Because I hope you're doing good. I do think about you once in a while. And I guess when I do that, I should just say hello, right? Especially nowadays. This W King, it's no Pentax camera, but it is a really awesome Bluetooth speaker, and there's so many options out there. But what I liked about it, well, the size for one. There's the size. Okay. Just to give you an idea. All right. Whoop, sorry for the noise. Very simple, basic controls, but it's solid. Solid. It's solid like a Sean Roy. Here I did that. Power on. Nice and simple. Power on. Your play and pause. Backwards, forwards, your volume controls. It's got multiple settings here for different presets for equalizer. Just press the button, switch it, pick the one you like. You know, rock and roll, jazz, country, Frank Sinatra, they all have different sound to them, right? So sometimes if you're listening to the hippity hoppity, Then you want a little more of that bass, and maybe the rock and roll, you want some bass, and then maybe jazz, not so much. Anyway, you've got different presets available in there. The sound that comes out of this is really solid. Like, I could play it, but it doesn't justify it. I'm really impressed with the sound quality of this. And for the price of $76.99, and remember, these are US dollars. Speakers on the end here, nice protection. Speaking of protection, it is weather resistant and sand resistant, I believe is how they, 50 watts. Where is it? Built-in mic. Oh yeah, I forgot it does. It has a built-in microphone, so if somebody calls you, where you go. Waterproof power. Where is it? Waterproof, dustproof, and sandproof for all you who like hanging out at the beach. You'll be okay down there. Oh, I just turned it on. I didn't turn it on. I pressed the button and it's giving me a battery reading. Speaking of battery life, 24-hour battery life off of a full charge. And what's great about that is on the back, here we go. So there's your charging port, an external, like I use this on my other computer, it sits off to the side here, and I just plug it directly into the computer, so my sound comes out of that. And because it's got a 24-hour battery pack in it, you can plug in your USB charger for your phone or any other USB charging device. But I think they were thinking of your phone, playing the music, phone can die. So you're charging your phone and you still got lots of power. Nobody's partying 24 hours these days anyway. You got lots of power to keep the phone charged up and still enjoy the great sound that comes out of this W King. They've got a few different designs, but start there and figure out which one works for you. Speaking of shopping, for my Canadian friends who are watching, you can still buy these products available on Amazon.ca. But what I would ask you to do is go to my store page, dealswithdavid.shop, dealswithdavid.shop, and that will take you to my Amazon page where you pick your country, and if you're from Canada, you just click on the Canadian flag. Then it takes you to Amazon and to my store. But when you search for any product from there, from that point, when you buy something on Amazon, I will get credit I'll get some tiny commission for that. So if you're already shopping on Amazon, great. But from now on, if you would do it and help me out by going to dealswithdavid.shop and shop from there on Amazon, give an independent guy puts a little bit of money in my pocket. It lets me keep coming back here. So if you're going to shop on Amazon anyway, and you already know me or you're getting to know me and you just like me and you want to support a guy, I'd appreciate you doing that. Dealswithdavid.shop. And then of course, same thing here. So if you click on any of the products in my carousel, and it takes you to that and you go, no, I don't want that. But you keep surfing and then you go buy something completely unrelated, like a Pentax camera, and you purchase that, then I will get a small commission for that as well. So it doesn't have to be just the products in the carousel. As long as you started through me, I'll get some credit. And I really appreciate that because this is part of what I do. This is part of my living. And the more I can do things here, once I fill up the bank account a little bit from the broadcast here, we'll start doing some giveaways and some other cool things, and you're just supporting an independent guy like me, right? So I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sean says, still at school, my good man. I'll drop you a line when society goes back normal. Absolutely. You know, you always got an open line with me, Sean. Appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by. Make sure though, come on over to dealswithdavid.live and then hover and click on the follow button. Let me see it. It'll tell me here. It'll say Sean or whoever you're logged in. Help me get to 2,000 followers by September 1st. No pressure. Do it now though. I don't know. Pressure from the old guy. All right, what else we got in here that I haven't talked about yet? The newer 2-pack lights, we talked about that. What's next? Let's close that. Go back here. Yeah, we can do it that way. The newer 2-pack 528 LED video lights. Now I've got they're called newers. They're not 528 LEDs. They're less than that. This is a newer version of what I have, 528 LEDs, and nice carrying case as well. I had a carrying case with mine. Aside from the fact that the lights are really powerful and they don't get really hot, because I've been sitting in front of these lights for over an hour now. I've also got a box light, a soft box light off to here, which prevents shadows. But these ones you can control with an app, and you can have different colors. But the stands are solid. They're not flimsy. Sometimes, they make them too thin or cheap material. The newer products, they're called the newer, N-E-E-W-E-R, newer. Good quality products. They're not at the bottom of the barrel. They're not the top in the world. And they're not even medium. They're just above that medium. Just above that medium right there. And great value for the price as well. I use them here in my studio for my other show and for this broadcast. And I've had them over a year. No problems whatsoever. The other thing I do like, and I haven't talked about this much yet tonight, is customer support is really important when you purchase any kind of product, right? And when I get products, I don't do it every single time, but sometimes I'll just make something up, some kind of a question, and see how quickly of a response I get. Not only how quickly of a response do I get, but how clear of a response. And does that person actually on the other end know what they're talking about? Sometimes I think people fake their way through it, right? And I've had really good response dealing with newer. And honestly, I just made up a question or something, and got a good response. And these can all be remotely controlled from an app on your phone, either iOS or Android. They also work with batteries. Where do I have yeah, on the back there. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me make that bigger. There we go. Let's try that. And I can zoom that in there too, as you can see. So yeah, it will run on batteries, and it also has a battery reader. Now I know that might seem like a battery display seems like a simple thing, but even on like wireless microphones, and I'm going to get to that in a minute, it's just like, how much battery power do I have left, right? This is going to tell you as well. Dimmable controls on the back. So all the manual controls on the back, as well as, again, you can handle everything from the app on your phone once you're connected to it, right? Convenient newer app controlled by your smart mobile device, Android or iOS. Which channel? Yeah, it's cool. I almost want to buy a pair and get rid of it, but that's just silly. Mine are working. Yeah. But the newer products are, they're really reliable, great customer service, as I mentioned. And it's just, if you get into this live streaming, or they're great for photography, like multi-purpose for the lighting. But you start getting into these hobbies, the prices can start adding up when you start buying lighting and soft boxes and lenses and the microphone. It get really add up. So, if you're setting up for a podcast, or you're setting up for a live stream, you want to sit down and make a plan, right? Let's go through, okay, I need a microphone. Do I need one microphone? Do I need two microphones and mixing board? If I have two microphones, I need a mixing board with at least two inputs. And then I might want to look at a 4-input one, because you never know if I want to add something down the road. Like, you got to have a plan, right? I have that old saying, I don't know if you've ever heard it, is most people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. Sean, I really appreciate that, man. That's great support. Like I say, it doesn't cost you anything, and you're supporting me. Dealswithdavid.shop, and then whenever I'm here as well. I don't know how it works here, because this is on the US page, but if you click on the product and then you switch over, I don't know how that works. So you're best to just go through dealswithdavid.shop. Appreciate you, man. I wish I could get the chat working on my other system here, instead of having to stare at my phone. Doesn't want to seem to cooperate. So much for that idea. Jesse, I don't know where you went, but you were asking about Twitch. These are the box lights. Hey, you were featured on the newer page. Nice. How cool is it to, I gotta tell you, when I was first approved to be, like, I'm live on an Amazon. Amazon approved me and a few others to be able to go live on the Amazon, and that's just a real privilege to have a company as huge as Amazon being pun intended, that said, yeah, we want you to come on and do this, and here's the deal, right? So, not without lack of effort on my part, you know, I had to earn my way in, but one of the nice things about that is all of the Amazon Live creators that you see on the Amazon Live page have been approved by Amazon to be here. It's not like Twitch where YouTube, you just create a free account and anybody can go live. You have to apply, either be asked and invited, or apply and be accepted to be here on Amazon Live. And what that means for you, the viewer, is that we all have a level of integrity here that you come to regularly expect. All the products that I have here, I own all of these products. I've used them. Some of the products that if I don't own them, I have clearly looked into them, you know, reviews, etc. I might have even spoken with the company or somebody I know has the product, and we talk about the product. When I have some products coming, which I do have some sponsors coming up in the next couple of weeks, hopefully, that'll start. And I'll talk about those products in a minute. I get the products and I sit down here at home and I play with them and figure them out and see what kind of quality they are. So, and if they're not a good product, I don't bring them on here. I just won't, right? That's my integrity. So you rest assured that you're getting an honest review, even from the sponsored ones. And when it's a sponsored product, I will very clearly, in fact, by law, I have to tell you that this is a sponsored product. But I'll still give an honest review. I'll tell you what I love about it, and I'll tell you what I maybe not so much, or how they can improve it, all right? So the box light, that's the one that I've got over here. And that just creates a little softer light reflection, and it reduces, doesn't take it away completely. It would if I had the other one over here, but I'm out of room. If I could show you, like I have this over here, I have a light here, lights here, a studio here, and a studio there. Like, yeah, my wife thinks I'm crazy. She's right. So it just reduces shadows, and it's not hot by any means. There's a big reflector in there. Switch to the right page, David. Yeah, there it is. Oh, we're featured on there too. They must be liking us. So there is the, it's nice flexibility for tilting to you know, get the right lighting. Depending on, there's the bulbs. 700 watt bulb, yellow, but it's not hot. That's why they call it a softbox. Great height in there. I think it's like almost 7 feet. You could go up, not quite 7 feet. There's the reflector, the nylon reflector I was talking about. So that bulb is in the bulb's in the middle. Did I tap on? No, I don't want that. I don't know how I did that. Close. Go back. Go back. Go back. There we are. There we go. So there's the nylon reflector. That's silver, if you're not able to tell. And that's what spreads the light out evenly. You want even lighting so you don't get the shadows as much, right? So they really put a good thought into this product. The only problem now is, there we go. My iPad just wants to act up. So that's what it looks like, the softbox part. Again, it just spreads the light out more evenly. You get a cleaner shot for videography, photography as well. Yeah. Probably gonna hopefully get out this weekend again. Depends on the weather. I don't know. I should check. What's the weather gonna be like? On Whoa, where's my weather app? Here we go. What is the weather like this week? Sunday, maybe? Sunday, 18 degrees. Monday, Tuesday. It's supposed to be super nice next week. But that could change. I just want to get out and fly the drone. Last week, my son Jason and I, we went out and live streamed here on Amazon Live. We live streamed the drone, and it went over really well. So I should show you. I think I can pull that up. Amazon Live, Amazon Live, Amazon Live. Go there. Go there. So if I go over to my page, oops, tap that. Who's that? Look at all these Amazon Live creators. Utekbia, he's still live over there. He's the wild one, that guy. Love him. So if we go here on my own page, why did I come over here? What was I gonna? I wanted to show you. Maybe I got to do that from here. Yeah, that's how I got to do it. Previously, I think it was this one. No. What day was that? What's the date today? That was Saturday, I think the 22nd. It's probably that one there. There we go. Unmute. I'll turn that up. All right. Okay.
We're good?
I think so. Are you good?
Yeah.
We're live. And hello, everybody. We're live on Amazon. So this was
And
last
also live on
Saturday.
Facebook and
This
YouTube.
past Saturday.
If you're
My
watching
son
on
Jason.
Facebook and YouTube, there's a link in the description. It's dealswithdavid.live. Click on that link. It'll bring you over to the Amazon channel where you're going to get a better experience of what we're doing here. This is my son, Jason.
Hello.
You couldn't tell he's my son, right?
We totally do not look alike.
No resemblance at all.
Nope.
And we're here in our city, and we're going to do a test of the DJI Mini 2.
Now, he really has
I
some
originally had the
fun with me here. I want to get it to about there, I think.
thing when he flies my drone. It's not his $800 bill.
So,
But
for
check.
high speed, we're at 57 right now, 57 kilometers.
Are you recording on your phone too?
Nope.
Okay.
Should I?
That's up to you.
Record, take pictures at 4K, 1080p. You can do panorama shots. It's got some what they call quick shots built right into it, so you can actually, do some rotating shots, flyovers, that sort of thing, all pre-programmed right into the drone. Now, the other thing that's happening here as well is the drone and the GPS satellites are tracking everywhere he goes. So Jason can actually pull up on the map and it will show where he's gone. So he can look, he could actually look at the map and just,
It won't let me zoom past 2 times.
but it normally does it 3 times, doesn't it?
And you're trying to say it does 4 times.
Right.
It does.
I wonder if that's got
What's
to,
going on here?
well, I wonder if what that's got to do, if, are you in 4K mode or 1080p mode? Do we know?
So, spoiler alert, when you're in 4K mode, which is what the Mavic Mini 2 will shoot video in, 4K at 30 frames per second, you can zoom in 2 times. When you're in 1080p mode, then you can zoom in 4 times. Now, keep in mind that this is a digital zoom, so you will lose a little bit of resolution when you zoom in, but I really challenge you to take a look at it with your human eye and tell me the difference.
I am in 4K 24. So, let me tap this. Let's go to 1080.
Now we're in an area where it's like
Yeah, you're right. It's 4 in 1080p.
in 1080p, you can zoom in 4 times, which is really awesome. Even at 1080p,
Oh, there we are.
like Jason's a gamer, so he wants everything in 5 million K.
1440p is a sweet spot for me.
1440p.
Yep.
Is that better than 1080p?
Yes.
But 1080p and flying right over us right now. 1080p and zooming in 4 times. Jay, would you say, as the video gaming expert here, that's still pretty slick to be able to do?
Yeah. You think I can make it in there?
In where?
In where?
Is that right there?
Daddy's
Nope,
going,
it's
what?
on the other side.
You can go down and take a look.
I'll go down and take a look. I won't go in if I don't think I can.
Yeah, well, because what's in there is the other thing. So he's really making me nervous. You're going in and getting it if something happens. Okay, right? He wants to go through and come out the other side.
This
I
is
know
pretty
that's what
cool.
you want to do. Now just
That looks pretty cool.
yeah, right. Makes me nervous, but he did it.
GPS say no weak? No kidding.
Well, that was the other thing I was concerned about, was you might lose signal down there. But he did it, and that's as far as we're going to let him experiment today, folks.
I get a
is
little
pretty cool,
anxiety
though.
over it.
We're out here. There's lots of farm field. There's lots of room.
I mean, I really could venture my way through there, but
there's-
he's like, N-O.
Right, that's correct. Not live for sure. You know, I think a lot of
DJI Mini 2 is a really awesome drone. And the nice thing about it is it's a mini drone, or what's referred to by Transport Canada anyway, and in the United States as a sub-drone. And a sub-drone is any drone that weighs 250 grams or less. Now, at least here in Ontario, Canada, if it's a sub-drone, you're not required to have a license to fly the drone. In fact, you're not even required to have to register the drone. Now, some people have taken this and went, oh, well, I don't have to follow the rules. Well, there are some rules, but it's really one rule in particular, and it's the 900.06, I think. I forget what it is, the 900 point something rule. And it's basically referred to as the don't be stupid rule. You know, don't be flying over in areas that could be putting somebody in harm's way, or if you're doing something that could hurt somebody potentially, right? So just be smart about it. And some people don't like drones. And I know some people talk about a privacy issue. When I first got mine, I flew over a farm way up in the sky. There were no people around, whatever, and I posted the video and said, oh, now you're going to invade people's privacy. No, that's not what I'm doing. In fact, I had every right to do that. You don't own the airspace over your property. That being said, I also wouldn't fly over your swimming pool while you're sunbathing in the back or play. You see what I'm saying? And some people have done that. I know recently here we had somebody flying a drone and was going, anyway. Just be smart about it and check your local regulations depending on where you live and what part of the world.
you may be required to have some form of a license or register it. In Canada, if you use it for commercial reasons, which I sometimes do, you're not required to have any further licensing. Whereas in the United States, in certain states anyway, if you're going to use it to make money with it, you have to be registered a certain way. So just check your local whatevers, make sure that you're following the laws, all right? So that's the DJI Mini 2. Now, if you really want to get super awesome level like this one, yeah, the DJI Air 2S Fly More. Now this, I should go back here. Let's go to this. Now I don't know how much this one weighs, but it definitely weighs more than 250 grams. What happened? Go back. Try that again. Things are slowing down, man. Tap on that. Give it a second. Yeah. So this is significantly like a way step. So 3-axis gimbal as well as the Mini 2 does. But this is 5.4K video. It's got a 1-inch CMOS sensor, 4 directions of optical. So it's got sensors all the way around, underneath, and on top. I don't know about on top, but underneath and all the way around and on front. The DJI Mini 2 sub-drone does not have any sensors except on the bottom. So if it gets too close to the ground, so if you're flying over water or flying over something, it's going to detect that and then it just makes the drone come up. You can turn that off, but I don't recommend it. Whereas here, if you're flying towards something, you get too close, it'll stop, right? And sideways as well. It got avoidance sensors built right into it. 5.4K video. Holy crap, Batman. 31-minute flight time. Same with the Mini 2. And 7.5 mile video transmission. 7.5 miles away, you're still getting video transmission. With the Mini 2, you're getting, well, it says 10 kilometers. So whatever that. Alexa, convert 10 kilometers to miles.
A 10-kilometer run, commonly known as 10K, is approximately 6.21 miles long.
So 6.2 miles. So you get a little further direction here. But it's definitely, I don't think it's a sub-drone. Maybe it is. To get extra propellers and cables, charging system is, yeah, it's a little different than, Well, let's look at the video. Oh, sorry about that. It didn't really tell us.
Today I just got the brand spanking new DJI Air 2S drone right here.
Oh,
This
that's really
is the
interesting.
Fly More combo. I'm going to be doing an unboxing with this right here, and comes with this card. Actually, I had to buy this card separately. It's a micro SD card, 128 gigabytes. And one important thing that I got with this, they told me I should get one that says 4K, has 4K right there, to ensure that the video looks good. Because sometimes I've heard, I don't know if this is true, that the video may not come out right if it's not a 4K at least. All right, so on the back right here, it just shows, what is in here. It has the Fly More combo with the controller, the extra batteries on here, and the extra propellers on here, and a lot of details that you can read on there. I'm not going to go into that too much. I'm going to go ahead and get to opening it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and just pierce the plastic a little bit. So once I pierce the plastic a little bit, it comes off relatively easy. All right.
Get to it. There we go.
Comes with it. It's a little open right here. All right. but that's okay. So this is the pouch that comes in the Flymore combo. Just going to go ahead and pull it out of this right here, this paper that keeps the strap, a nice carrying strap. So if you want to be fashionable with it when you're going around. All right, little card. Don't know what that says, but it's another language. Pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so inside, so here is the goods inside. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this out. I'll pull the drone out. Here, right here is the actual, I believe this is the charger.
The charger's a lot different here than on the Mini 2 as well.
Pull this out. Whoa, whoa. All right, so inside right here, nothing left inside of that, is the charger. A piece of tape on my end. Get that off. The battery. So here is the charger right here with, you can see right here, part of the charger. And then here are 2 batteries. Let me go ahead and open this up so you can see the batteries.
So you get 2 batteries.
So here are the batteries. All right, turn on right here. All right, so the batteries are right there. And here is the second battery. Gonna go ahead and pull this out. So I'm gonna put these batteries to the side right here. And then next, this is part of the plug that connects to the charger. Comes with a Velcro-like strap on here to keep it together, which is pretty nice to have because the cords can get kind of long and in the way a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and have this, put this together. So here's the charger right here. Goes together right there. Now there's plastic that goes around here. I'm just going to go ahead and leave the plastic on. Keep it nice and shiny, protected. There's no real reason for me to take off that plastic. But here's the charger. And the battery. This is not the battery. This is actually a piece that goes on for charging the battery. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm not exactly sure how this goes quite yet. I'll figure it out. Oh, it snaps on like this, I believe. I'll figure that out later. But here's the battery. Put this to the side. And then inside here, this is the controller. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. There's actually a smoother way of opening this up, and I'm going to try to do the smoother way. So I have this, and right here is the charger. No, excuse me, I'm twisted.
I am Cutie.
Today. So
have a
this
profitable
is the
day. Well,
controller.
thanks very
You can
much.
see on
I
the
appreciate
controller it
that.
has Cine mode.
We're just taking a look at the DJI Air 2S Flymore combo. We were talking about the Mini 2. Where I am Cutie. I'm Cutie. Okay. Hey, if you're just joining and if you want to help me out with something, please hover over the screen and click on the follow button. My goal is to get to 2,000 followers by September the 1st. So we got all summer to work, but we're getting closer and closer. And the first goal out of that is 100, and we're getting closer every day. So if you're enjoying the broadcast here and you want to help a guy out and contribute to the channel, do me a favor again. Just hover over, click on that follow button. And where are you watching from? I am Cutie.
Normal mode and sport mode at your fingertips, so you don't have to do a lot of fidgeting within the menu on the.
Now this controller that he's showing right here is the same controller that now comes with the Mavic Mini 2. The original Mavic Mini had its own, it was kind of a smaller controller. So when I first got the new Mini 2, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like that. But I got used to it really quick. And this controller will also work with this product, the Mavic Air 2, etc. And it's a lot more solid.
Phone. When you connect this, home button, power button.
Okay. I want to get to, there we go.
And connections, go over those later. Extra joysticks.
I almost feel like the DJI Air
the
2S
drone. Remember the ones I put in?
Flymore combo is replacing the
And
Mavic
here
Air 2.
is a USB-C to USB connector right here. All right, so what we're going to do now is open up this package. I don't know what this is right here. This looks pretty cool. All right, so this is, what is this? Looks like a makeup kit or something like that. All right, so here are the neutral density filters right here.
Yeah.
This is great
So you can
for
have these
having
filters
on
over the camera,
camera and bright
enhance your,
situations if you want to go for different
photography,
effects.
etc.
So this is neutral density pack. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, so now that I have all this out, let me push a lot of things to the side. Here is the actual drone. This right here says, please charge to activate the battery before using for the first time, and refer to the quick start guide. So here is the actual drone. I'm going to give a look at it really quick. Air sense right there. A lot of. All right, here are the sensors on the front,
Very cool.
the above. You have sensors on the rear, the bottom. All right, pretty cool. Small looking thing right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the wings. Let you see that really quick. So there are the wings right here. And I'm going to go ahead and take off the cap. So right here, what does it say right here? It says, press the notch to remove the gimbal protector before turning on the power. So press the notch. All right, so let me take this plastic off. All right, so it took the plastic off right there, and it says, press the notch. All right, press the notch, and the gimbal is free. And this is the camera that's on here, DJI 1-inch sensor right here. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Is he gonna fly this thing or what?
You get them.
Yeah, okay. So it's definitely not a sub drone. So it weighs more than 250 grams. So in most places, you're going to need to register the drone and get a license to fly. You're supposed to. That's all I'll say about that.
And then, I don't think that's right. You're going to have to press this
Got
in
another one.
until it clicks.
Let's see.
See that? It clicked in there and it stayed down. And then,
What's this guy
Go
saying
ahead.
about it?
Ha! This is the Air 2S. It dropped the Mavic naming. It's just the Air 2S now. And this is the whole package. It comes with the batteries, the charger.
Yeah, so this replaced the
it's
Mavic
got
Air.
a bag now. I gotta
The
say,
Mavic Air 2.
this is a huge improvement on the Air 2. Maybe not huge, but it's good. It takes all of the shortcomings of the Air 2 and it brings it up to a whole nother level. But let's first show you what we got in the bag. There's some nice die-cut foam pieces, and here she be. You can see some initial upgrades. It's got a much
Hey, I am
larger
Cutie. Thank you so much for the
sensor,
follow.
and it's
makes
got
me so happy when I get
upward-facing
follows.
cameras.
It's probably one of the
We
most
have
important things you can do
battery
to
number
support a
one, battery
broadcaster.
number
here.
2, and the
So shout out to you, I am Cutie. I appreciate you for being here and taking the time to click that follow button so you get notified. The other thing I always like to ask people too is, what do you want to see? Is there something in the carousel that is catching your eye that you'd like me to talk about? Or do you have another product in mind that you're thinking about buying but you're not sure and maybe you want a second opinion? Tell me about it. I'll pull it up here on the screen and we'll together talk about the product that's of interest to you.
Sure. If I remember correctly,
Let's scroll. We're seeing
a couple instances where I came in really close to some irrigation piping on a farm that I was on this weekend, and the drone stopped itself from crashing. And I'm grateful because I brought it back in one piece, and it's not mine. I'm sure Linus is very happy with that. Orange tips, very LTT, approved. As far as flight time is concerned, it did decrease a little. There's a 3-minute decrease in flight time, but that's still 31 minutes. 31 minutes is more than long enough to make like time lapses, which is something I can't do with the drones that I make and fly. This thing is so stable in the air that I did some hyperlapses this weekend of cows moving across a field. It is awe-inspiring how stable the footage is. And these batteries are fancy. They have a little computer board in them that if you keep a LiPo battery charged too high, it's kind of like filling up a balloon beyond its limit. It starts to stretch out after a while. These batteries are intelligent, meaning they will decharge themselves if they're just sitting in a bag for too long, and they'll bring them back down to a safe capacity to save your battery time. Oh, hello. Yeah, it is a computer. There's active cooling in here. Controller setup is the same. You can pull the 2 sticks out of the bottom, screw them in, plug it in and power it on. Oh, they did improve some things. Oh, Yes, I don't know if you can see that, but they added digital zoom right on here. If you tap and hold, you can change where the gimbal is pointing. We can point it at our lovely Brandon. Or maybe
Oh,
down.
wow.
Wait, we can punch in more. So we're at 4K 30 right now. We can change to 1080p 30, and there's 8x.
Wow. Zoom in 8 times.
That is
in 1080p.
quite the zoom. It's wild. Like, it's truly incredible to fly this thing, and flying here in the city doesn't do it any justice. We're gonna throw up some clips of the cattle ranch I was on this weekend, and I'm very excited to show those off. And you'll see the dynamic performance when we're flying like in mountain where there's shade on one side and sun on the other. This thing performs way better than the tiny little sensor on the Air 2 does. So some changes to the software include adding the Pro button in the bottom right corner, so you can adjust all of your white balance, your resolution in FPS, check
That's
your
very
storage,
cool.
and change to storing from the
Now, some of
on
this
the
you can do
SD
with the Mini
card
2
or
as
storing
well,
on the drone. There
but
is 8
not
gigs
as
of storage
advanced
on the
as
drone,
this.
just in case you forget an SD card and you need the shot.
One of the things I do want to point out as well is that the DJI Fly app, that is free, of course, and works with all the drones of DJI, has an editing feature built right into it. And it's actually a really amazing editing app. It's got some templates in there to help you do your own designs or get you started, or you can just do it quick, tell it how long you want it to be, drop in the clips, and it'll just make it up. Or you can also edit it yourself, adding text, music, split the, like, just a little more than, not your basic editor. You do it all right on your phone or your iPad, so that's really cool. Let's look at some of this.
Remote anyway. It'll guide you through the basics. You could go and make top quality, beautiful cinematic footage with this and add it to whatever you want to do with it, whether it's post on social media or you want to make car reviews. I would recommend it to anyone who wants to go and make videos easily. This is the drone.
So it's lag on my end there. Great drone though. Put it on my wish list. Christmas, maybe? Hard to say. All right, let's close that up. Yeah, okay. Then there's the FPV combo, which is like virtual reality, where you put the head Googles or the Google's headset here, just like you're doing virtual reality, and then you have a remote control, and yeah, let's just take a look at that real quick. This will kind of blow your mind. .4K, 60 frames per second. Yeah, super loud. Look at that. That's a drone, man. There you go. And, you know, you're starting to get up there because the technology is more expensive and more designed, but DJI really makes awesome products. Very happy with I'm happy with my Mini 2. I don't know if I'll ever upgrade to much more than that. It's a nice hobby, and I can do some commercial work with it too. It's, I do multiple things. I do live streaming. I do audio work, video work, photo work, and I just multiple things to make my living. So I don't want to do all just drones. Of course, that'd be kind of cool, right? There you go. Okay, I wanted to show you. Oh, what was that? Where'd it go? Am I making you dizzy? There we go. This is a product coming our way soon, the Encatus Wi-Fi 6 router. Now, I haven't used this product yet, but here's what I'll tell you when I can talk again. The the Wi-Fi 6 router, it's boasting 1.8 gigabyte speed, dual band, WPA3 and IPv6. It's boasting 2,100 square feet and connecting 40 devices. And then I looked at the price and went, really? So I've been talking with the company, and you just know you have a conversation with somebody, you know you're having an intelligent one, and they're not sending you any BS. I got a really good vibe from this company, and they're sending me this product. So when I get the product here, I will be testing it, and we'll unbox it here as well. But it's looking like a really good, solid product. And I'm looking forward to getting that. And they're already featuring this on their page as well. They also make an Actis Wi-Fi extender. So we're going to go and check that out here. Covering another 1,200 square feet and 25 devices. So you could have the Encatis here in this room, and then the extender to cover your whole house, another 1,200 square feet. So sounds like some really powerful devices. I guess we'll see if the proof is in the pudding, and you know what we can expect from that. Here's a product that I am very excited to have arrive in my mailbox. This is the Hollyland Lark 150 wireless dual channel wireless lav mic. Say that 5 times fast. So 2 wireless lav mics. They have built-in microphones right here on the units. Right? You can see down here. Oh, did I go too big? Go big or go home. Whoa. There we go. Is that better? So you can see it's got its own built-in mic there, and you can also plug in the... Oh, quit messing with me. There we go. Just keep it real deal. 2 lav mics so you can plug in separately. And then there's the receiver in the charging box, which I really like the design of this. I've looked closely at the product. This should be here within the next week or so. Some other Amazon Live creators have got it and used them. Utechpia, David Wynn was here earlier today, and he said he likes it even over his Rodecaster Pro, which is a lot to say. So we'll see when that gets here. I'll be talking about that and giving a full review on that as well. But that's it for me. I want to say thank you so much for coming by and talking to me here, saying hello in the chat. Everybody who followed along here tonight, thank you so much. And one more time, if you haven't done it just yet, do me a favor and hover over the screen there. Click the follow button and help me get closer to my goal of 2,000 followers by September 1st. So you'd really be helping just a young guy like me out, you know. I got to tell you, I'm really fortunate to be here and talking with all of you. I get to talk about all the products that I love. I love live streaming. I love podcasting, and I just love gadgets. So, and then I get to come here on Amazon and talk to all of you about the products that you enjoy as well. And hopefully you get some really great value out of these live streams. Don't be afraid to go around on Amazon Live and check out all the other creators that are there 24 hours a day. There's something going on Amazon Live. And then you can see down below here as well, I've got my social media on Facebook and Instagram. You follow me there and you'll get more deals even when I'm not live as well. I'm going to have some other special fun giveaways coming up over the next couple of weeks too. So you want to make sure you're there following along for that. But thank you so much, everybody, for being here. That's all the time I got for you right now. Stay safe and happy shopping. Bye, everybody.